Chapter 4. We Fish. Annie grinned. "Good day, Squanto," she said. "Good day, Annie," said Squanto. He smiled at her and Jack. Jack was too surprised to speak. Why did Squanto say he remembers us? He wondered. Is he mistaking us for two other kids? Captain Standish looked surprised too, but Governor Bradford smiled warmly. "'Tis a wonder," he said. "We welcome all small folk sent to us. Children are a gift from God, no matter where they come from." That's a nice way of looking at things, Jack thought. Just then, a boy ran up. "Chief Massaset is here with 90 men," he shouted. The boy pointed to a long line of men walking down a path near a cornfield. Chief Massaset walked ahead of the others. His face was painted red. He wore a fur robe with white beads. Governor Bradford, Captain Standish, and Squanto went to meet the visitors. "Mercy," the pilgrim woman whispered. All the pilgrims looked worried. "Art thou afraid?" Annie asked. "Oh, no," said Priscilla. "We invited Chief Massaset and his men to our harvest feast, but we did not expect so many. We have not prepared enough food." Governor Bradford and Squanto spoke to the chief. Then Squanto led a number of men into the woods, and the governor walked back to the pilgrims. "The Wampanoag men will hunt more deer," he said. "But we also must bring more food to the table. Priscilla, please tell the young folk what they must do." The grown-ups went back to the village, and the pilgrim kids gathered around Priscilla. She told some to carry water to set up tables. She told others to gather vegetables or hunt small animals. Once the kids were given their jobs, they rushed off to do them. Finally, only Jack and Annie and a small girl holding a big basket were left. "Jack, would thou like to go fowling with the boys?" Priscilla asked him. She pointed to a group of boys who had just headed off with the dog. Jack stared at her in a panic. What does she mean? He wondered. "What's fowling?" Annie asked. "Thou does not know?" said the little girl. "'Tis hunting. Water birds, of course." "Jack doesn't know how to do that," said Annie. "'Tis true. How does thou eat and live?" the little girl asked curiously. We Jack froze. "We catch fish," Annie said. "We do?" said Jack. "Ah, good," said Priscilla. "Then I bid thee bring back as many eels and clams that thou as can, and we have near 150 mouths to feed." Priscilla took the basket from the small girl and gave it to Annie. "I have to go fishing." "We will see thee later," Priscilla said, waving, "and Mary and I must go and help with the cooking." Said Jack. But before he could ask any more questions, Priscilla and the little girl started back to the village.